Magic Mike in that mix, Magic Show Deluxe. We're worldwide right now. Yeah, we got an artist here, man. We've been charting like all last year. We're still charting her. Every time you press that on my link tree, go to my link tree. And yeah, she goes by the name of Danou. What's going on, my girl?
How you doing? I'm good. How you feeling?
I'm feeling great. You know what I mean? I want to talk right now, okay? You're from Ottawa. I cannot believe the sound that you have. That track After Party, guys, go watch it on YouTube. Go download that. Go stream that everywhere, okay? Let's talk about that. What inspired you to write a song like that? I'm off the bat with this one.
Honestly, I've never done an Afrobeat song, and I feel like that's kind of like what's, getting traction right now at the moment. So I tried to like find Afrobeat songs on YouTube, and I came across this one specifically, and I fell in love with it. I just felt like it gave me like a party vibe. Like that's the type of theme that I was going for. So when I heard it, I was like, oh no, I gotta make this like a party song or whatever. So I just started humming things and then just like mumbling things, and then the word after party kept coming up. So I was just like, okay, you know what? I'm vibing with this. I'm vibing with the melody that I'm creating. So then that's just how after party came about.
Are you at those after parties? Like, what do you do during the day? Do you got a day job?
Yes, I do. I work a 9 to 5 job. I work at a dealership currently right now, but not anymore. I don't really go to parties like that. But when I was young, for sure, for sure, for sure, I was there. It was
All right.
lit. It was a vibe.
That's amazing. So
Yeah.
your background is Eritrean, correct?
Yes, I'm East African. I was
It
born
is.
in Eritrea and I've been here for like more than 10 years.
Okay, okay. And how was the transition when you came over?
It was different. It was like a culture shock at first because I'm so used to like going to school in Eritrea, obviously. So when I came here, I seen like kids rebelling to their elders and stuff like that, talking crazy, and I was just like, no, that was like a culture shock for real, for real. But it's different. I like back home better, but Canada's cool.
Are you enjoying
Yeah.
the snow? Are you enjoying the cold weather now?
I will never get, no, absolutely not.
Yeah.
I will never get used to the snow. Honestly speaking, that's one thing that I'll never get used to in Canada.
I'm gonna say something right now for the culture, for the hip hop culture, for the urban culture. What are most people buying these days? They buying SUVs because we see a lot of SUVs. Are they going electric? Are they going a lot of electric? Like, tell us the sales right now in the car dealership.
Right now, I work at Honda, and I feel like a lot of people are buying either Civics or Accord, you know?
Okay, okay.
Yeah, like those are the main things that are actually selling fast.
But SUVs.
Sometimes SUVs, but
Yeah.
honestly, you'd be surprised. Like, it's not too much SUVs.
So, here in Ottawa, Canada, we have a big population of Africans. You know what I'm saying? What did you people say about the After Party single?
They loved it. It was a vibe. It was different. I feel like a lot of people are so used to me doing like melodic songs and like rap. It was
Mhm.
kind of like the first time I got on an Afrobeat song, so they were really vibing to it. They're like, "Yo, I like the song. I like the beat. It's fire." It was definitely one of like my favorite songs, I would say. Yeah, it was.
I get a
And it
lot
was,
of I get a lot of music, right?
yeah.
Okay, especially from people from Ottawa.
Hmm.
And I don't. This is your interview. I don't want to say there's only five right now that's catching my attention, and my earbuds are going. It's a wrap. You know me, my ears, right?
Yeah,
And I gotta
yeah.
tell you, your track it just blew my mind, right? Has this track been played anywhere else? And do you think you're gonna go on a revamp for 2025 this year?
Yeah, honestly, I was kind of trying to move away from the rapping scene for a bit. I kind of want to dibble and dabble with pop and R&B. I'm gonna be dropping new music, and it's definitely gonna be different. It's gonna be like R&B. It's gonna be pop. So I'm really excited for people to hear me, do that sound. But as far as after party, yeah, it's been playing like at parties, honestly. Like I
Yeah.
have clips. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
I need to post more on social media. My social media game is super whack, but yeah, like when we go to parties and stuff, we be playing it. When I go to Toronto, we be playing it. Like a lot of people vibe to the song. So
Well,
yeah.
guess what? We would definitely be playing that March 28th. You're gonna be opening up for Roni at the
Yeah.
Palace here in Ottawa, right?
I'm excited. I'm so excited. That's gonna be my first solo performance, and
Uh-huh.
I can't wait to see what it's gonna be like for sure. But yes, everybody buy your tickets. It's gonna be a burr.
So we got this project you did, right? It's called The Voice of the South, okay?
Hmm. Hmm.
And it's been one of your fan favorites on YouTube, right? Weren't you with two other female artists? Let's talk about that. How did you
Yes.
begin in this hip hop game?
So it was with three different female artists as well. They were all like Eritreans and Ethiopians as well. We were Habesha. And okay, so basically how I started was so weird. It was so random. I was tired of throwing parties for my birthday. It was kind of like the same thing. I would just rent an Airbnb, throw parties with my homies and stuff, or we go to the club, get a section, pop bottles. But I was just outgrowing that phase. So I was just like, you know what, this year I want to do something different. I don't know what brought it to my head, but I was like, I want to go to the studio. And they're like, okay, cool, we could go to the studio. So they ended up booking me a studio session for my birthday. And we created a song called Henny and Colada, and it was amazing. I really, really liked it. And then I liked the experience that I had with recording. It was just like a way for me to express my feelings, to tell a story. So I thought it was really cool. So I kept pursuing that. As far as the group, it didn't make it too long because you know how girl group be, but
Of course, we got
yeah,
Destiny's
so
Child, we got Beyonce now and Kelly,
yeah,
right?
you just
Yeah.
outgrow other people. You don't really connect with them the same way, and that's cool, you know. But it was cool while we lasted. But now I'm just kind of like on my solo journey and trying to find myself who I am with the music scene for sure.
I got to tell you, I heard, Voice of the South, and I seen the transition,
Yes.
heard the transition. Okay. Now, what's your next transition now? I keep saying transition all the time, but what's
Yeah.
the next step for your career, right? You thinking about going into acting? Do you think about, sending out after party to be scores in movies and stuff like that?
Mhm. Yeah, so honestly, like I want to have my own record label. That's like one of my dreams. But I want to have an ethical record label because you know how these record labels be, you know, they get you into some next level things, they expose you to certain things. And I just want to like a God-centered record label where I actually get to help out people and put them in position to succeed. That's one of my goals. As far as like my personal own goal as well, I would get into acting for sure. Like I would love to be in like movies and stuff like that. I've never thought about it, but I would like to do that. But right now I'm just really focused at marketing myself and putting myself out there with shows and interviews like this because I got asked to do shows and interviews, but I was just like really nervous. You know, like I'm not used to like having all the attention on me. It's something that I'm getting used to. But yeah,
But
definitely push myself.
I'm gonna tell you right now, you're single, it's catching a
Yeah.
lot of attention. And then when we
Yeah.
go to your social media, it's very calm and peaceful. You're not
It
all
really
out there, and it's just
is.
very relaxing. You know what I mean? Do
Hmm.
you think? I didn't mean to interrupt you, but do you think in this urban culture we need that shift, the way you're shifting, right, from
Yes.
that street vibes and all that mess that's going on, and you're going into
Yeah.
a peaceful mode? Do you think that's where the culture should be going right now? Because there's nothing on the radio when it comes to urban music. Listen to the
Yeah.
top stations here in Ottawa. You're at work, you hear the music radio playing. You don't
Yeah.
hear hip hop on the radio. You know what I'm saying? You don't hear
Yeah.
that no more, right? So you're
Yeah, for
actually going
sure.
in a good wavelength. But do you see that? Like, how's the shift on your direction?
Honestly, the reason why I feel like me with my music, it's like you it's raw. Like the stages of my life that I'm at, you feel it. You know what I mean? So like when I made Voice of the South, I was really in the South with a bunch of hooligans, you know what I mean? Just
We all were young. We all were
you
young.
know
You
what
know
I
what
mean?
I
Just
mean?
being stupid, reckless, you know, not really doing anything with my life, honestly, if I have to be raw with you guys. And then I'm transitioning into being a woman now. You know, I'm 26 years old. I move a certain way. I carry myself a certain way. When I was younger, I was just kind of like using hella slangs and stuff like that, just acting like a clown,
And when
really.
you're
You know
dealing with
what I mean?
and when you're dealing with clients trying to sell cars or helping out to sell cars, you got to speak English. You know, you can't come with that
Exactly.
slang thing. They'd be like,
Oh yeah,
"Yo, get her out of here. She's fired."
100%. And
Yeah.
I'm in the suburbs now, so like you got to
Mhm.
carry yourself a different type of way. Obviously, I'm gonna stay
Mhm.
true to myself, but I didn't even like how I was using so much slang and acting a certain way and just hanging around with certain people that were just not really trying to grow.
You ever
You know, I
notice
felt so stagnant.
yeah, ever
I
notice
felt so stagnant.
in these areas when you go to the grocery stores, right? You got to be calm, right? Like,
Yeah.
and you bless the stage with Wizkid and Houdini. R.I.P. to Houdini. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Did you bless the stage when Houdini came to Ottawa?
Yeah, I believe he came with Jay Need as well. We ended up performing. I forgot what the club is. It was downtown, but it was really
I
good.
think it was the Bourbon Room. Now it's called the
Bourbon
Palace.
Room.
Now it's called the Palace.
That's
You
what it is.
return. The Queen's
No.
return.
Yeah, that's exactly where it was. And yeah, Houdini, like I really like him. I feel like he really did a lot for Toronto with the melodic stuff. Me, I really like melodic music, so I feel like me and Houdini we matched. I really liked him as an artist.
Mhm,
He even carried himself in a proper way. Like
mhm.
he didn't expose himself too much. Like I'm gonna tell you a little story. When they finished the show, his other homies were kind of like all over the place, you know what I mean, talking to girls, this, that, and the third. Him directly, he did his show and he went straight to his van. He was not with the extra stuff, you know what I mean? Like exposing himself because you know he was a street dude and stuff like that. You got to move a certain
You
way.
gotta keep quiet, okay?
Yeah.
And you got this single. I know we're getting off course, eh?
No,
Some
it's okay.
serious,
You're good. I'm
some
following.
serious things are going on in this culture. That's why I like the
Mhm.
shift that you did. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Right? A lot of people are gonna look at you and stuff like that. But you got this Valentine's Day single called "Waste No Time," right? Is that coming
Hmm.
out? That's coming out shortly.
February 14th.
Who produced it?
YouTube, honestly.
Yeah. You know,
Yeah,
do you feel sorry for
but
those producers now? Because those producers are getting chopped, man. When it comes
who?
to, oh, I'm just saying in general, a lot of artists I know that have
Yeah,
hits, they've
yeah,
went to YouTube, grabbed this beat, which cuts the beat maker out. Because the beat
yeah,
maker is
yeah,
sitting
yeah.
there saying, I want 3,000 for this, I want that. You find a
Mhm.
kid on YouTube, you buy the beat off him, you get the stems, you good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, no,
Right?
no. Definitely. And you know what the crazy thing is? Like I've actually transitioned into like using my homies beats and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Like I want to show love to them. Like
Oh,
I
yeah.
stopped. Yeah, like I stopped. These are old songs. Okay, let me tell you something. I have crazy old songs. Like all these songs that are dropping, they're very much very old. I
Mhm.
just have a lot that I haven't released. I kind of took a break and like kind of fell back and rebranded myself. But yeah, now I'm using my producer Ray. His name is Ray Beats. He's
Mhm.
amazing. You guys should check him out. But I've been using his beats and it's been wonderful. Like I can't wait. These
Where is he in
after
Ottawa?
Valentine's Day. He's from Ottawa, yeah. And
Okay.
like after Valentine's Day, after I drop this, the other tracks that I'm releasing, it's actually going to be his beats, and you guys are going to hear how crazy he is, honestly.
So you're releasing this track, Waste No Time, on Valentine's Day of 2025
Hmm.
on all
Hmm.
platforms. You got a video for that? Who directed After Party Video? Let's talk about that for a minute. Let's go back. I'm telling you, when I got that track, it was
Yeah.
unbelievable, right? Who directed? Who directed? I really say that, folks. Y'all know
Yeah.
me, whoever knows me personally, I'm very hard to sathify, very hard to be
Hmm.
happy, right?
Yeah.
Who did the video, right?
I,
Where did you engineer? Where did was the track engineered? Let's talk about the whole concept of the last single and this single. Where was everything
okay.
done?
So after party, like I said, I found the beat, and then my producer engineer, Ray Beats, he's the one that mixed and mastered everything. Like he's amazing. And then as far as like directing the video, it was all me. Honestly speaking, I always it's always me picking the venues. It's always me picking my outfits. My videographer, Jordan Premi, he's from Toronto, amazing. I feel like he helps me bring my vision to life. But as far as like the venues, the outfits, I always pick it. Like it's always me. I'm really on my own, you know.
Where was After Party shot?
Toronto.
It was in Toronto,
Toronto.
okay. In a lounge, I
Yeah.
guess, or was it a
It was
lounge?
different venues. It was different venues that I
Okay.
booked. Yeah, yeah, it was different venues that I booked for sure. But I usually go to Toronto to shoot videos. I feel like Ottawa doesn't have that much scenery for me
No,
personally.
no.
No, it's not it. But I have one video that I shot in Ottawa that I've been holding for like 3 months, but it's gonna be out soon,
Oh,
hopefully.
really? Okay, okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say
Mm-hmm.
nothing yet, right?
Don't say nothing.
Now, what's your social media? How can they get a hold of you and see and stream and all that with you?
So my Instagram is Danou.baby. So that's DANOU.baby. It's the same thing for my Snapchat. It's the same thing for my Twitter. It's the same thing for everything, honestly. And then on YouTube to find my song, it's Danou.
Mhm. So
Um,
Danou, how did you Danou in your culture? What does that
yeah.
what does that mean? You must
So my name is actually Deny It. That's my name. And
okay.
my dad gave me that nickname. My family gave me that nickname. So they're just like
Okay.
Danu. So I just
Danou.
kind of went, yeah, like it was my name was Lil D before, but I felt like I said, I outgrew that name. I felt like
Yeah.
it wasn't me no more, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And I feel like Danu just holds more weight to me personally. It describes me more. I don't know, it feels authentic to me. Lil D was just not it.
Do you have anything you want to say to the people out in Ottawa right now, specifically, where we're from, East, West End, South End, up in
Mm,
Hull, all of Canada, worldwide. Do you have something for
yeah.
the ladies right now? Because I love your transition. It's like you're maturing as an artist.
Hmm. Be true to yourself, do what's best for you. I always ask myself a question. I always say, would I want my daughter to be doing this? And I feel like that helps me answer things very like clear-minded, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
And as well, like, don't be a sellout. Have self-respect for yourself and just keep grinding. You know what I mean? Like if you put God in the center, there's no way you're gonna fail. So keep doing you for sure, for sure. And for everybody that's listening, make sure you guys follow me. Keep following me on my journey. I promise you guys it's not going to be a disappointment. Thank you guys for tuning in. And make sure that you guys come to the show March 28th. Where is it?
at the
Palace?
Palace
That's
on
what's up, baby.
Dalhousie.
Come back with us. Come back with us.
It's
You
gonna
know?
be dope, you know what I mean? It's
It's
gonna be a dope party, you know what I mean? Always is. Danu, right? Let's hear your track after party. Right now,
Mhm.
let's check the video. And those of you listening on the radio, we're gonna hear that audio too as well. Here we go. In the mix. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me, Mike.
All right,
Touch
one.
your eyes from across the floor, feeling the attention like never before. Eyes locking in and you can't resist. Trying you near, let's make it clear. Baby, just come a little closer. Follow my body to the sound. Tell the DJ turn up the song, 'cause we about to go all night long.